What's going on, guys? It is MurderInc here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and today we're going to be finding out if Warmother is still a meme or if she's a lot better after her rework. So let's get right into it. Alright, so as we can see here, Warmother was buffed. She had base attack, defense, and bomb damage multiplier increased, mage HP decreased. Now, is this going to make her better, more viable? Let's answer that today. Alright, so the first thing we want to talk about is her base attack here. 1,509, very high for a champion, and honestly, describing this champion in one word, let's see, beautiful. Look at her. Anyways, besides the point. So we want to see if bombs are still a meme, if this change is a step in the right direction. We all know bombs are a little bit underwhelming in this game as a whole, and hopefully these changes are good. I did some testing. I really wanted Warmother to be good because of what they just did, so let's go and see. So the place that right off the bat made the most sense to me was going to be Dragon Stage 24. If you're not sure why I'm farming Stage 24 over Stage 25, it's because of the loot pool and the drop rates. I did mention that in a previous video, how 24 is the most ideal based on the amount of energy it costs per piece of loot. 25 just isn't worth it, and the affinity is perfect for a Warmother. So with that being said, this is the team I'm going to use here today. What we're essentially doing is we're stacking attack as much as possible using 2 Warmothers here. Now you don't need to use 2, but with the synergy of her new kit, let's just look at it really quick so we all understand this. Champions under increased attack will instantly detonate it if we use this skill here. So yes, this can be done with just someone like a Renegade or a Kymar, resetting the cooldown using that A2, then A3. She self-detonates because, once again, the waves of every single dungeon, I'm sure I've mentioned this before, their speed is crazy low. Let's go ahead and take this for a spin. We will do it in 1x speed so you can see the order of operations here. We have an A1, defense down, attack up, huge here. We have double bombs. Okay, we got resisted, that's fine. Now we're going to get a second turn here. And even though we're doing tons of damage, look at that, 64,000 damage per bomb. So that's definitely impressive. Now we reset the cooldowns, defense down. The defense down has nothing to do with the bombs. It already ignores all defense. That's just one benefit of the bomb mechanic as a whole here. So needless to say, Warmother almost on her own with these other 3 champions here can get through the waves pretty easily. But what we really want to see here is, how do we do in the boss? The bomb multiplier and damage was increased, so we really want to see the amount of dragon damage we get from these bombs here and if it's going to be worth it in the end. So we do have to wait for a detonation here. Hopefully we reset the cooldown rather quickly. We can start stacking these bombs. Let's see here. Okay, Mother's Touch, 69,000. That might have been War Master. Maybe it was 70,000. I'll have to wait for the mass bomb right here. Okay, so we have 4 bombs going off momentarily. 6 bombs. This is very good. 100,000, 99,000. Okay, so needless to say, bomb damage is very strong with that 2.5 million damage there, 1.2. Of course, this is the detonator of the 2 Warmothers, so her damage is going to be a lot less. But this is a really good sign. Now we can kind of play in 2x speed to see the actual speed of this run here. Now Warmother's raw damage is pretty good on top of things. Those things were altered as well. So outside of just bombs, she does have that going for her. She's fairly easy to build. I'm going to show you the speeds I used in case you do happen to have 2 Warmother. But if you want to just use 1, you can clearly see the value of 1 Warmother if you want a consistent team that's going to farm this stage of the dragon, being stage 24 here. So we're at 31 seconds here. Not bad, not bad. We have 99,000 bomb damage once again, which is impressive. It's more than War Master, more than Giant Slayer, which is pretty much the main source of damage for all of these speedruns now. As we all know, enemy max health and poison explosion is nerfed. So we have 51 seconds. Okay, so 51 seconds on the dot here. So this is a really great time, best being 49. I don't believe 49 seconds was used with this team, but 51 seconds is really fast, regardless for stage 24 using bomb champions. So are they viable? I think it is safe to say Warmother is viable as a damage dealing champion. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the stats I have all of these champions using. And one of the coolest parts is going to be how easy it is to build these Warmothers. Alright, so starting off with Royal Guard, pretty self-explanatory, crazy low speed like I was mentioning before, 150, 245 accuracy, 95 crit rate because we have the positive affinity, so we only really need 85% attack, defense, health. Moving on to Ghostborn, 250 speed. This speed doesn't really matter. I use Ghostborn and Fire Knight, and this is the speed she needs to be there, so I kind of made everything work around this. I'm sure there are much easier ways to build a team, of course without double Warmother. So look at this, 7,265 attack. It is extremely easy to stack attack on this champion because of how much base attack she has. Now she's not quite as high attack as a champion like Bystofus, who I think has something insane like 1700 base attack, and I believe Bystofus also has the highest attack in the game, so it's really easy to stack that guy to 9,000, even 10,000 attack, stacking strictly attack percent on the gloves, chest, and boots. But with the increase to Warmother's base stats, it makes it much more realistic to stack attack on this champion. Of course, accuracy is needed as well. One of them has to be faster, so I chose 217 speed here. This is the order of operations I have. In the AI, moving on to the second one, a little bit more attack, 7.8 thousand, much lower speed, 174. I did run an iteration with Warmother having, I think, 8.6 thousand attack. However, I didn't want to go low on the crit rate because, like I said, her damaging abilities outside of the bombs still do a lot of damage, so I did figure out that going over 8,000 attack, adding that damage to the bombs, wasn't better than crit capping the champion, getting that raw damage out. This did equal out to be more damage overall. So of course, accuracy once again. Finally, moving on to Kymar here, where we have 254 speed. He really just has to be faster than Ghostborn. That's the only reason why he's at 254. Enough accuracy, crit rate, attack, all of this good stuff. And this is the setup here. So the question is, outside of Dragon, where else can we use Warmother? Probably Arena. I wouldn't see any reason why Warmother can't be used in Arena. It's unfortunate she's not Void, and she does have to hit the target to place the bombs. If she worked like Dracomorph and didn't have to hit the target, I do think bombs would have a pretty good shot in being in some type of meta here. Not to say that there isn't a possible meta that we can use. Let's just go ahead and build a quick team. And let's use, okay, recently used first. I'm not sure which one the fast one is, so I'll put both of them in for now. Alright, so I'm going to attempt a very risky team right now. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but you know what? There's only one way to figure it out. Actually, I can almost guarantee you it's not going to work, but we're here to gamble, so let's go ahead, take this off auto, head straight into it, and let's play the gambling game. Okay, so we are going to use this A2 here, hoping to lock out literally all three of these champions besides Ithos. Let's see if we can do it. We cannot do it, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's better than nothing, right? Okay, for some reason this Ithos does negative damage, so that I'm definitely okay with. And let's go ahead and reduce the turn meter of Arbiter, because why not? Now I do have a feeling she's going to kill them based on the damage I already saw with this A2, but let's find out for sure. Okay, so we didn't quite kill him, but we got very close here. That bomb did the work there. Let's no, we don't need to reset the cooldown. Put him to sleep. Okay, well, here we go. Not a great showcase, but this does kind of give you an idea of how strong bombs are. With the reaction meta, bombs don't crit. They never do crit. Like I said, they ignore all defense, so you can get bombs on your enemy, which, of course, I'm making it sound much easier than it actually is if people run immunity gear, cleansers, all of that good stuff. So if you really wanted to take bombs into the meta, and this would be me speaking to Plarium, you need to make irresistible bombs that don't require accuracy so you can safely stack attack, because it's way too many stats right now if you want to use bombs at a competitive level in somewhere like Platinum Arena. And ideally you would want the ability not to have to hit the target, so we're not proccing things like Resurgent, which cleanses debuffs, and negative affinity doesn't play as much of a role. That would definitely shake up the meta a lot, making bomb champions the go-to, because like I said, reaction would not matter at all. And there's another case in point to that. If you work hard to get reaction, by work hard I mean spend a lot of money in clan versus clan, you probably want to feel OP and have the use of reaction and don't want a champion making it pretty much void by using bombs. However, it would be nice, like I said, to get some type of change in the meta, and as of right now, I think Warmother is best suited for that with this change because her bombs hit extremely hard. Outside of those areas, another interesting area that I might actually take into consideration and build a team around is going to be Warmother and the clan boss. As we can see from here, we have a 100% chance unbooked of placing attack down on the A1. That plus she hits hard, now she has increased damage with her bombs. Like I said before, and the same thing applies from Arena 2 clan boss, she would suffer from weak affinity, so she's not going to be the go-to for in any affinity clan boss team. But I would be interested to test her viability on void affinity just to see what we're working with as far as bomb debuffs go for a place like the clan boss after seeing such incredibly high numbers and being able to speedrun dungeons with this champion already. Alright guys, that's my video on Warmother, no longer the meme. What do you guys think? Do you have Warmothers? Do you want to use her now in Dragon? I think she's fantastic for that role. A lot of champions have multi-use in this game, and it's really hard to use 5 champions to farm every single dungeon, so I think she adds a lot there. If you do have her, and you've been considering and have the resources to level her up, she's definitely a great option to quick farm that stage 24. Give me your thoughts, give me your feedback. Don't forget, if you enjoy this content, subscribe, smash that like button, and I will see you all in the next upload.